Hey! Welcome back to the show where I talk about whatever the hell I want, because apparently metrics mean nothing to me anymore. But today we are talking about Genshin's drip marketing, possibly spoiling the story. Alright, so last night while I was deep asleep in my bed, having the best sleep of my life, maybe, I can't remember. So, Genshin dripped Scaramouche, and he's blue now. Okay, let's back up. First of all, I thought Scaramouche was gonna die at the end of this Sumeru thing. We're literally fighting him as a god. I could see the story going down. He exerts so much energy, you know, and then he just keels over at the end and he's dead. So, oh, I just had another thought. Okay, this is kind of crack, but because he's blue, ghosts are blue, happy Halloween, you know, stuff like that. But I'm kind of thinking because he's blue, he's being called a wanderer. Maybe he got smacked upside the head so freaking hard. He forgot who he was, comes back as an alternate personality called the Wanderer, and now he's playable. But whatever happens in the story quest, one, we know that he's coming back as a playable character, unless he's actually dead and they really made him blue because he's a ghost. And that'd be so storytelling meta, I don't even know. It would break the immersion. But I would laugh so hard if they did that. Okay, so that's one possibility. Scaramouche actually dies. He comes back blue because he's a ghost. He's literally rigor mortis dead. But what I think is actually going to happen is that he's literally gonna have a personality adjustment. Because we have to be on the playing field where these characters have at least some kind of positive interaction with the Traveler, otherwise they wouldn't be with us. Because if you look at the voice lines, it's the Traveler asking these questions to the characters and they're answering, right? So how would we have a character who's hostile towards us, the Traveler, having voice lines? And I couldn't imagine that Genshin would change their structure of these voice lines to the point where Scaramouche is for some reason just hanging out with us on our journey, and I don't know, what are his joining the party voice lines going to be? I hate you so much, but I'm literally being forced to go out on this expedition with you. I don't know. So that is my prediction, and I don't know if this is actually spoiling the story. The fact that they're drip marketing him, because if he was gonna die, then okay. If he was gonna die, we suddenly have the inclination that he's not going to die because he's going to be playable. But the color palette change is kind of the thing that intrigues me the most, because why did they change his color palette? Who is he? Or are we getting an alternate version of Scaramouche, the puppet's puppet? Something very unusual, which I guess is this is drip marketing working because it's intriguing what's going to happen to the story. But I feel like there's other instances where they've dripped characters that could have been spoiler territory. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I'm intrigued. I don't know what I'm gonna do because a lot of people wanted Scaramouche, and now he's coming directly after Nahida. Yoimiya just got absolutely throttled to the most, getting put with Nahida, and then to be put with Nahida before Scaramouche. People's wallets are gonna be more confused than they've ever been. I think people are gonna skip Nahida for Scaramouche. That's my prediction, is that Nahida's gonna get skipped, which is unfortunate because she was really hyped and people ended up really liking her. So having to pick between a benevolent god and possibly the ghost of our enemy is very unusual to me. But the fact that Scaramouche's animo is also making me question why, because in my mind he should be Electra. Mama ain't raised no animo boy, okay? She raised an Electro family. And I thought he would have a delusion, you know, as a harbinger, he would have a delusion that I guess would be animo. But his main element is animo, and then what? His delusion is Electra? His delusion so far, based on what we've seen from the entire whole trailer, is that he can use every single element in his god form. So honestly, maybe he doesn't even have a delusion at this point. Maybe he's like so overpowered with his new god form that it doesn't even like matter anymore. But those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts on Scaramouche. This got incredibly derailed. I don't even know if I believe that it's a spoiler anymore, but very intriguing as to what's coming in the story. So I guess we just gotta wait. I guess we just gotta wait for the entirety of 3.2 and just like twiddle our thumbs until Scaramouche gets released. Although I hope that we all enjoy 3.2. It's gonna be the end of the Archon quest, so we better enjoy it, and not just like, you know, waste away our time waiting for Scaramouche. But yeah, thanks for listening. That's the entire talk. Sorry, this had no purpose whatsoever. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna keep doing this with my hand because I don't know how to say goodbye. So bye.